5 specific things make a man over 60 look instantly older, and none are about age or anything that cannot be changed this week. 5 choices made in the wardrobe, at the collar, at the base, and in the mirror. The thing that adds the most years is the last one. Do not skip ahead. Looking older is not about being older. It is about choices that signal a man stopped paying attention. Remove these 5 things, and the same man, in the same clothes, immediately looks more composed and more current. None of these 5 requires a new wardrobe. Each requires one specific decision, made this week, applied permanently. 5 decisions. The compound result is the sharpest version of any man over 60. On this channel, classic menswear for men over 60 who want to look sharp without overcomplicating it. No trends, just what works. In this video, 5 things that make men over 60 look instantly older and exactly what to do instead. Clothes that fit the body from 10 years ago. Not old clothes, the wrong size for the body wearing them today. The jacket bought at 52 now sitting slightly wrong in 3 places. The shirt that was standard at 45 now slightly loose through the body. Each piece familiar, together. A wardrobe broadcasting that the man stopped updating at a specific point in the past. Clothes fitted to the wrong body do not make a man look heavier. They make him look like he has not noticed what his body has done since the clothes were bought. Shoulder seam past the natural edge, bought at a different body, never adjusted. Shirt ballooning at the midsection, bought for a different torso, never addressed. Both signal absence of attention, which reads as aging more than any physical change. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The correct size is the size that follows the body correctly right now. Not the size at 40 or 50, the body at 65 is not that body. Weight redistributed, chest changed, neck changed. Buying the same size as 15 years ago and wearing it without questioning means wearing the wrong size every single day. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. Familiar size equals correct size, the assumption that has been wrong for years. Familiarity and correctness are not the same thing. The tailor correcting the jacket, the shirt, and the trouser hem is not changing the man. He is correcting the clothes to match the man. Every key piece tried on honestly. Shoulder seam at the natural edge, fabric following the torso without excess, trousers sitting at the natural waist without belt compensation, hem correct, fails any one. To the tailor. 1 visit. The clothes now fit the body wearing them today. Takeaway. Clothes fitted to today's body. 1 tailor visit. The most immediately visible change available. No new purchases, no new style, just the correct size. And once the fit is correct, the second thing adds years at the most visible point in the outfit. This next thing is at the collar, the piece closest to the face, and the one that most immediately ages every outfit it appears in. The second thing, the detail that ages before anyone sees anything else. A collar that does not lie flat, rolling at the points by mid-morning, gaping from the neck because the size is wrong, interfacing softened from too many washes, points curling rather than lying clean. The collar frames the face. When it is soft, rolling, or gaping, the outfit loses its precision at the point where precision matters most. The collar sits at the face, the element the eye reaches first. A flat collar creates a clean frame. A rolling collar creates visual noise at exactly the point where clarity is most important. Visual noise at the face reads as older than clean architecture every time. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The fix is not a new shirt, it is collar stays. A small metal insert in the underside of each collar point keeps the collar flat from putting on to removing. Most dress shirts have collar stay pockets already built in. Most men have never used them, and this is where most men get it completely wrong. They press the collar and consider the problem solved. A pressed collar without collar stays softens within the first hour. Rolling by mid-morning, fully curved by afternoon. The press is the starting point. The collar stay is what maintains it all day. Collar size, the second element. One size too large gaps at the front, the band sitting away from the neck, visible to everyone. Measure the current neck. 2 fingers of ease between collar band and neck when fastened, no more. Takeaway. Collar stays every morning. Collar size measured and current. The 2 habits that produce a flat collar all day, framing the face as sharp rather than aged. And once the collar is correct, the third thing adds years at the base of every outfit. This next thing is at the base, the most immediately visible to everyone in the room except the man wearing it. The third thing, at the base. Neglected leather shoes. Not old, neglected. Leather gone from rich to dull from wearing without conditioning. Scuff carried on the toe for 3 wears unaddressed. Heel tip worn through to the metal, clicking on every hard floor. A signal at the base that the attention paid above the ankle did not reach below it. The shoe is the furthest element from the face, the last the eye reaches. Polished and supple, the man paid attention all the way to the base. Dull, dry, or scuffed, the man paid attention to most of it. Most of it is not what a well-dressed man over 60 communicates. Now here is the part nobody talks about. At 30, a slightly neglected shoe reads as casual confidence. At 60, it reads as something the man has stopped noticing. That stopped noticing is the signal that adds years. The maintained shoe is the same age as the man and looks better at 60 than at 30. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. Shoe addressed when it looks noticeably bad, reactive maintenance. The shoe spends time looking neglected before being addressed. Proactive maintenance, wipe, polish weekly, condition monthly, means the shoe never reaches that state. After every wear, wipe with a soft cloth. Weekly, polish and buff. Monthly, leather conditioner. 10 minutes per week. Better at 5 years than at purchase. Without maintenance, done at 2. Takeaway. Neglected leather shoes add more years than any other single element. Wipe after every wear. Polish weekly. Condition monthly. Maintained. The most distinguished piece at the base. Neglected found aging, and once the shoes are maintained, the fourth thing affects the palate. And most men have never been told it needs to change after 60. This next thing involves color. The shift most men resist, and the one that produces the most immediate visible result. The fourth thing, color. Colors chosen for a different face. The charcoal that was perfect at 45 against darker hair. The black jacket reading as harsh rather than sharp against silver hair and softened skin. Colors chosen at 40 for the face that existed then, still being worn at 65 against a face that has changed significantly. Pure black close to the face. Contrast too sharp against silver hair and softened skin. Cold blues and cool grays near silver hair amplify the coolness rather than balancing it. The man looking harder, more washed out, or more shadowed than he actually is. The color producing the wrong impression before any other element contributes. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The colors that work best near the face after 60 are warm. Navy rather than pure black. Camel rather than pale gray. Warm charcoal rather than cold. Warm colors complement silver and gray hair rather than competing with it. They lift the face rather than shadowing it. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. Same colors bought for 40 years, dark navy, charcoal, black, because they have always worked. But the face they were calibrated for has changed. The colors have not. The mismatch adds years every morning without anyone being able to name why. Natural light at a window. Hold each dark piece against the face. lifts, keeps, shadows, reconsider. Black at the collar becomes deep navy, cold charcoal becomes warm charcoal. The color family can stay. The temperature within it is what needs updating. Takeaway. Colors calibrated for the current face. Warm tones near the face after 60. Deep navy instead of pure black. Warm charcoal instead of cold. Keep what lifts. Reconsider what shadows. And once the colors are calibrated, the fifth thing adds years through a daily habit, not a piece of clothing. The last thing, not a piece of clothing, not a color. A daily habit that most men have never thought of as a style decision. The fifth thing, do not skip ahead. Leaving without checking the mirror. Not leaving without getting dressed, leaving without confirming that the outfit assembled is actually the outfit being worn. Collar already softening, jacket shoulders slightly wrong on the body. Leather pieces assembled separately and never checked for family coherence. All visible in 30 seconds. None caught by leaving without looking. Outfit assembled in good faith, arriving at the occasion with one or more elements slightly off. Collar rolling, jacket slightly wrong at the shoulder, shirt tucking out at the back, belt and shoe in different leather families, each invisible to the man wearing it, each visible to everyone else from the moment he walks in. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The mirror check is not self-criticism, it is confirmation. Collar flat, jacket sitting correctly, shirt tucked cleanly, leather family coherent, focal point present, 30 seconds, every problem caught before the occasion sees it. The man who does this walks into every room knowing, not hoping, that the outfit is correct, and this is where most men get it completely wrong. They dressed in the morning and assume it is still that outfit. Between dressing and leaving, things shift. Collar softens, jacket settles, shirt untucks, belt mismatched, 30-second mirror check catches all of it. Not doing it means arriving with the outfit as it settled rather than as it was intended. Before leaving, collar flat, jacket correct, shirt tucked, leather family coherent, any visible element off? 30 seconds, 5 confirmations, everything correct before the door opens. Picture this. 2 men over 60, both dressed correctly, left leaves without a mirror check. At the occasion, collar softening, one shirt point slightly visible above the jacket lapel, belt in a different leather family from the shoe, correct outfit, slightly off execution. Right does a 30-second mirror check before leaving. Collar stays inserted, collar flat, jacket sitting correctly confirmed, belt matching the shoe confirmed. He walks in knowing. The same quality clothes, one habit, completely different impression. Takeaway. Mirror check before leaving, every morning, 30 seconds, 5 confirmations. Not self-criticism, confirmation. The habit that costs nothing and catches every error. And once all 5 things are removed, the compound result is a man who looks significantly sharper and more intentional. Clothes fitted to today's body. Collar lying flat from morning to evening. Leather shoes polished and conditioned, base of every outfit red as attended to. Warm colors near the face calibrated for current coloring. Mirror check every morning. 30 seconds confirming that the outfit assembled is the outfit being worn. Each thing removed makes the man look more current on its own. All 5 removed simultaneously, the effect is not additive, it is compounding. Correct fit allows warm colors to work. Warm colors make the face the focal point. Flat collar frames it correctly. Polished shoes confirm the attention at the base. Mirror check confirms all 4 before the room sees them. Now here is the part nobody talks about. None of these 5 is about pretending to be younger. All 5 are about presenting the man as he actually is. Clothes fitting today, colors serving the current face, leather signaling attention, habit confirming intention. Not younger, sharper, fit. One tailor visit. Collar. Collar stays every morning. Shoes, 10 minutes per week. Colors. Warm tones near the face. Mirror, 30 seconds before leaving. 5 decisions, each permanent, each compounding the others. Picture this. A man over 60 who removed all 5 things 6 months ago. He went to the tailor once and had 3 pieces adjusted. He bought a set of collar stays and has used them every morning since. He started polishing his shoes weekly and conditioning them monthly. He did the color audit in natural light and moved 2 dark pieces away from the collar. He added 30 seconds to his morning routine. The man who walks into any room now does not look like a man who made 5 style decisions. He looks like a man who has always known what he is doing. Because those 5 decisions, applied for 6 months, have become the baseline. Takeaway. 5 things removed. Clothes fitted to today. Collar flat. Shoes maintained. Colors calibrated for the current face. Mirror checked before leaving. 5 decisions. The sharpest version of any man over 60. None of the 5 things that add years are about age. All 5 are about decisions, made or not made, maintained or neglected. Remove them and the man who remains is exactly the same age. He simply looks it, not 5 or 10 years older than it, not younger than his age. The most composed, most present version of his actual age, available this week to any man willing to make 5 specific decisions. This week, tailor appointment. Collar stays in the drawer, shoe polish and conditioner on the shelf, color audit in natural light, 15 minutes. Mirror added to the leaving routine, 5 tasks. The compound result builds from there. Which of these 5 are you still doing? Drop it in the comments. The one that surprises most men is almost always leaving without checking the mirror. Subscribe for straight, practical style advice for men who value confidence over trends. Next video, 5 outfit mistakes every man over 60 makes without knowing it.